Many more strange and distant stops to make, we meet David Oates. He says someone burned down his house because he uncovered the secret of backward speech. David Oates says he found the truth when he started recording what people say and then playing the tapes backwards. You might call it a coincidence, but David Oates calls it a groundbreaking and a very dangerous discovery. And he says it's no coincidence whatsoever that his house was burned down.
We're actually scared for our lives, quite frankly. No one would take us seriously. The police wouldn't even listen to us.
David Oates says it all began 13 years ago, when he started playing rock and roll records backwards. Many people were doing it back then, looking for hidden messages. Like others, David Oates says he found them, messages on the records that could only be heard when played in reverse. But he also turned a microphone on everyday conversation. And then he says he accidentally found something else. An ultimate lie detector test, a universal unconscious code he now thinks was meant to remain hidden.
If what I claim is true, and we really can uncover everyone's hidden thoughts just by analysing their speech, then that's a very threatening concept for some people. There's a lot of people who have many secrets that they want to have hidden.
David Oates told anyone who'd listen what he'd found. He wrote books and articles. He started a website, all dedicated to his discovery of so-called reverse speech. David Oates claims it could uncover very crucial truths. There's one from President Clinton, signing a balanced budget. Mr. Clinton supposedly says, denounce this evil. Then there's this, from an Air Force press conference on UFOs.
And you look at the Air Force scientific research, you can see it's obvious that what we're talking about at Roswell.
Where he says, if you look at the Air Force's scientific research, backwards he says, share a secret with NASA.
Share a secret with NASA. Share a secret with NASA.
David Oates claimed to find reverse messages from everyone from O.J. Simpson to Newt Gingrich and Bob Dole.
If someone is lying forward, you'll get the truth in reverse.
Reverse speech seemed revolutionary, yet safe enough, until one day when David Oates was at home outside San Diego working as a hypnotherapist, recording a session with a patient.
And then my secretary runs into the office and says, David, the house is on fire.
First thing was to call 911.
Okay, what type of fire? The kitchen. What's that? Kitchen? A whole room is on fire. The kitchen? Oh, no, a room. A room? Yeah. Okay. From a candle. Okay, it's going to take us a few minutes to get out there. I suggest everyone get out of the house, and we'll be there as soon as we possibly can. Okay. Okay? Okay, thank you. Bye.
Standing amid the ruins, David Oates was devastated.
Well, as you can see, the house is totaled. I think this was a warning.
And then he played back his tape recording of the therapy session from the day of the fire. He didn't have to play it in reverse to hear a strange voice.
There's a voice right at the height of the blaze, about 15 minutes in, that says very clearly, we better get out.
At least, David Oates says it's there. Russell Bush, the local fire captain, told us that he could find nothing suspicious.
My investigation concluded that there was a candle in a glass container in the room of origin, and we could not eliminate that as an accidental ignition source to the fire.
But David Oates insists there's more to it.
I've been told by an arson investigator it has the classic alligator burn pattern of a chemical fire. This is one of the pieces of residue that the fire department will not analyze for us.
David Oates expanded his own investigation. He hired a security guard, a computer expert, and an arson specialist. And he hired Monique Wilson, a private eye for a detective agency called 007 International.
The house was being watched by several people. There were surveillance cars. A threatening letter came in prior to the fire.
Monique Wilson says she found other clues, like reports of a pool man carrying 2 jugs into the house the morning of the fire.
It could have been very possibly the chemicals that were used in the fire. And as I investigated even further, I had no doubt in my mind. And I was really surprised when no arson was investigated.
So was Edward O'Dean, an arson specialist and former captain in the Los Angeles Fire Department.
The scenario that I was given, that it just didn't ring true. There was something that inside me said, I don't think so.
Then there's the security guard.
I believe that there was someone on the property. I don't know what their intent was.
And computer expert Mario Massins, who says he found evidence that someone hacked into the computer containing the reverse speech data.
It was definitely a professional job. One of the most interesting parts is that they did it without physical access to the machine. They actually did it over the internet.
David Oates is telling anyone who listened that his house was burned down because of his work with reverse speech. He says that's the only reason all this could have happened. Because according to David Oates, reverse speech is far more powerful than words might explain.
I've discovered the most incredible discovery in centuries with reverse speech. People have got to get it. I need help. I can't do this anymore. I've been doing this for 14 years, going from town to town. I've lost this house and that house, and this is the latest one. We need people to come and help us. Reverse speech is going to save our planet. Don't let me do it by myself. Don't let this technology die. That's it. I'm done.
We'll be keeping a close eye on David Oates.